Simple plan with perfect, and this is the first request I've had for simple plan. This is a CVT guitar lesson, so it's tabs and video, tuning flat for this, and this is for Simon. Do I have that name right? Yes, Simon. And so yeah, these are really cool, dude. I think you really like it. Everything's time stamped, all that good stuff. Simple plan, great band, man. They're awesome. Smart players. When you look up the guitar player, Jeff Stinco, the dude can play, man. And that's what it's about. It's about being a smart musician. He's just playing what's happening at the time. And, you know, the guy he can play a lot of styles, and he's awesome. Don't believe me, look it up. Great guitar player. So, on this, and this song also, you know, brings back some memories. You know, I had been out of my band, the Velma Fix, for probably, I don't know, 5 years or so when this came out. We were doing kind of the pop punk thing, but we also mixed, you know, like progressive metal in it. A lot of fun stuff, but just a memory lane song here. So, open E, 7A, 9D, and 9G. I would follow the fingering and the tabs, but you can change them, Simon, if you need to. But we're going to strum those. And then 9D, 8G. And it's a hold, so leave the open E and everything ringing that you can. And then 9D and G, slide. Open A, 2nd fret D, 2nd fret G. Strum those. And then 2nd and 1st fret D and G. So. And then 2nd fret D, slide back up. And you're going to kind of start it over. This time 8G. Open 7, 9, 11. Beautiful chord. And then 9B. Back to this A chord. Open 2, 2, A, D, G. 1G, 2D. So there are holds within the chords, right? The E and the A. It's just playing some different melodic notes within these chords. And then we kick in. This is the main guitar, which is the octaves being played by Jeff, and it's pretty sure that open E's ringing with it. You know, the other guitar is just ringing behind it. Open E, 7A, muted D, 9G. So make sure this index isn't barring it. You need a deadened D string in this. And if you lay your fingers out right, you know, you can mute the B and the E and hit everything, you know. But we're gonna go ahead and add this low E in it. Down, up, and then slide up a whole step, sharp to 9/11. Once you're there, same thing. Down, up, slide to 12/14 though. And then once you're there, down, up, slide to 11/13. And then down, up, short rest, hit it again. And then do a half step, bend, release. Sounds killer. I think the bands in the 90s like Smashing Pumpkins, you know, they did a lot of that. Just a really cool sound. Second time through, you're going to start that over, different ending. When you get to the 11/13 on this one, you're going to go once on it, let it ring, and then go bend up, down, up, down. Then go back to the first one. And then the last one is like this. Starts the same way. You'll go, actually after the slide, then go down, up, and then 14 and 16. It's the same strings. They're still doing octaves. I dropped the low E on this one though. Down, up, slide to, and then go to 12/14. and then slide over a half step flat to 11, 13. And then that'll take us into the verse section 3A is what I call it, and this is clean. It's got the distorted guitar ringing behind it, but this is what's happening. Similar to the intro, open 799, which is our E. It's like our E major. And then 8G, it's a hold, so we still want to hear the other notes. And then 911, D and G. So open 2-2, A, D, and G. First fret G. And then this is kind of not exacting, so I made it a little more exacting for you to play. He changes little things, but there's so little, I would just keep it the same for the sake of less confusion. So we have... Let's see. You'll go down up on the 1G, down 2D, and up 2A. So and do that 3 times. Okay, you'll go through that 3 times, and then the 4th one will be this. Okay, so open E rings as you play 799, A, D, and G, and then the 8G, and then 9D, and then 8, 9G. It's this back and forth thing. And then the open E again. 9-8 to 9-9, D and G. And you'll do that twice, so it's like... And then section 3B, 50 seconds in. Now it's a little more distorted here, but not full. So you can control that with your... If you have it on the distortion, just turn your volume down. Some really cool chords here. The basic concept. So we're going to go 9A, 7D, 6G, and then open B and E together. It's all one chord, so repeat it with an open A string, open E, 2A, short rest, and then open 2, 2, 4, 5. So I'm going to bar this. So it's down, up on the open E. And I just double dotted that. I have a feeling he's doing something similar to that. The second one might be like flowing in and out of the vocal melody line. So you can kind of strum through that chord the second time or keep it the same. Then back to the start of this on the first 2 chords. And then go down, up, down, up, up. And then open 7, 8, open, open, down, up. That's starting on the A string. And then drop to the 9G, same thing. So the melody line ends up being like, everything else is the same notes. It's easy to miss that stuff. You gotta use the ear and zone in on it. Alright, and then section 4, minute 12 in. This is clean, but you can start the first one with the E major, open 2, 2, 1. And then definitely switch over to clean, and we'll have so check it out. 7 on the E, first finger, and then 9th fret D and G to 9-8 D and G. So it's, and that's a hold. Everything let it ring. And then 7-9 on the E. 9-8 DG to 9-9 D, G, so it's or open A, 11 D, 9 G. So it's, let's go from the well, from the 7. Oops. And then open 9, 9. So it's 9, 8 D, G to 9 G. So that whole outline, those 3 movements. 2 times, second time no star, which is those last 3 things you did. So you'd go back to be into the oops. That chord is where you'll stop. Open 11, 9. Series of repeats comes in till you get to 2/14 time stamp. You'll see section 3B one time and then section 4 the same, which is the last part we did. And after that open 11, 9, it'll be distortion building up, and you're gonna go 8 times. 2A, 4D. Actually start softer. Section 5, 3 minutes in, this is distorted. Nothing's gonna, that whole part. Okay, and then the rest was so it's a A5, B5, and an E5. Open A, 2D 4 times. 2A, 4D 3 times. To an E5. Open E, 2A, short rest, 3 more strums. Palm mute the open E 4 times. 8th notes, so they're quicker. To 7, 9, A, and D. It's an E5 power chord sliding. And this is your first CVT, Simon, so I know we have a Deliverance one, CT, coming up, but I'm not sure where your playing's at. I don't know if you're comfortable with the transitioning from palm mutes to hitting power chords, but subgroup this stuff, man. Just take it like, you know, get used to that stuff. 2 times all that. A, 6D, it's a C sharp. You're going to strum this 7 times. Okay, from there, 2, 4, that's our B power chord, rest, and then go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so 6 times after the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to the A5, open A, 2D, short rest, followed by 8 strums. Let it ring. So that ending is series of repeats. 325, section 1, no star, followed by another A5 chord build-up with distortion 334. Just 8 times, open A, 2D. You'll go. Oops. Lost it. Check it out. Open E, 2A, so it's an E5 power chord played twice. And then go to the bigger, fuller E chord, which is open 2, 2, 4, 5. We used this earlier in a different section. It would be, if you want to get even full, you can just hit the standard E major. But this is really about strumming. Rest and then up, up, down, down, up, down, up. Same strum on this, 2A, 4th fret, D and G. You can use 3 fingers, you could bar over here. Index, I'd mute string 6. Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Close to the same. C sharp minor, 4A, 6D and G, 5B. You're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 times. I'm going to mute string 6 again with my index. Open A, 2D twice. And get ready for the middle finger 2G because you're going to strum all 5 strings after that. Rest and then up, up, down, down, up, down, up. So it's